It's September 9th, and I'm Reverend Karen G. Johnston. I'm the senior minister at First Unitarian Universalist Society, Burlington, and I have a new minister's message for you. I occasionally record video messages to get the word out about what's happening in our congregation. So we just celebrated a really energetic, joyful, full Sunday with our watering gathering and Pride here in Burlington. We did a glitter blessing both in the service and frankly, as I was marching along the parade route, I was giving out glitter blessings to random strangers, one of whom emailed me last night. Very cool. We bless the choir who's going to be singing with and for us all year. I want to tell you about a few of the things that are coming up. On Sunday, September 14th, the Sunday service is focused on how we care for each other, and we will be blessing our new pastoral visiting team who has been visiting some people, but we're kind of launching them. And we'll talk about overall our care network. Part of our mission is to care for each other and the community. So we're going to be focusing on how is it we do the care for each other in our congregational life. After the service, no doubt there's many things happening, but for sure there is a newcomer meet and greet. This is something we instituted last year. Every other month or so, the membership team sponsors a chance for folks who've been coming, consider themselves a newcomer, and have questions, want to meet me. We meet after the service. So that's happening this Sunday, September 14th. If you've been coming anytime since the beginning of the calendar year, even if that Sunday is your first Sunday, you are welcome to come. It's really casual, just a chance to get to know other people and to get to have some of your questions answered. On the 21st of September begins a 3-part series that we're calling Growing Our Bravery. And it's happening, like I said, 3 times every other week. It's going to be a chance for us to engage and grow our knowledge, grow our connections with each other around what we can do as a faith-filled community to respond to the threats to our democracy. We will be using some of the information that we've been learning from Daniel Hunter at Choose Democracy. You are welcome to attend, and you're welcome to invite your friends to attend. There's no registration necessary, but if you're going to attend, you need to come to the first one where we do the connection and the relationship building. If you can't make both of the second and third sessions, that's okay. But definitely if you want to go to the second and third, you got to come to the one on the 21st of September. Again, we're calling it Growing Our Bravery. No registration necessary. And it will be September 21st, that first session. The second session is 2 weeks later on October 5th, and the third and final session is 2 weeks later on October 19th. Our faith development program is kicking off this Sunday, the 14th. It's pretty exciting, the things that are happening there. I feel a little bit envious of the families and the children and youth who get to participate in that programming. And if I didn't have something else that I was doing on Sunday, I would be volunteering to be part of the adults who help make that happen. You know, it's so rare to be able to have opportunities for multi-generational community. And one of the ways that we make that true is when we spend some of our time volunteering in the faith development program. So maybe that's something you're interested in checking out. If so, talk to Erica, our Director of Lifespan Faith Development. Another thing that I want to invite you to do, whether you've been here for a while or you're relatively new, is we're a big congregation, and it can be a little daunting to understand how to feel a sense of connection and belonging. So one of the ways that we try to help with that is that we have what we call chalice circles and theme circles, and they're going to be starting up. So check out from our website or look in the e-news. There's a lot of energies about chalice circles that have been around for a while that have spaces for new folks to join, or new chalice or theme circles that are starting. So if you're wondering if that might be a good thing for you, you can reach out to chalicecircle@uusociety.org, and they will answer your questions. But also look for them at coffee hours, because they're really trying to make sure anyone who wants to participate in a smaller circle to make connections and relationships, that you have that chance. This hasn't happened to me yet, but maybe it's happened to you. You're listening to Vermont Public and you hear First UU as one of its sponsors. And you're like, what? I'm looking forward to the first time I hear our name on Vermont Public. Let me tell you a little bit about how that happened. We have an anonymous, generous donor who wanted to feed two birds with one hand. That person donated money to Vermont Public to support them on our behalf, and we now have a year-long subscription where we get to be a sponsor. And that means our name gets out into the larger world. And it could be that a few UUs who don't know that they're UUs find us. Thank you, anonymous donor. Date with Death Club is back at First UU. It started in January, and we're going to go all the way through this congregational year. And you might be wondering, what is Date with Death Club? Well, it's a curriculum that I actually wrote that over 36 UU congregations, public libraries, senior centers use to help people explore mortality in community. There are multiple sessions, each with a different topic, and you can go to one, some, or all. So you don't have to worry about having missed the ones before. There's still value if you're interested in the ones that are happening this year. We're the fourth Saturday of each month. We're not going to meet in December or June. And it's 10 to 12:45. Well worth your time. Good community building, good content, decent facilitation. September's session is called Aging, Better Than the Alternative. And I think it's a pretty creative approach to the concept of aging. I hope you'll consider coming. You must register. Registration for each session opens the first Wednesday of the month. You can always find the link in the first couple of weeks of e-news, or you can go on Realm and look for it there. But registration is definitely necessary because space is limited. So I hope to see you there.